And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Cody Johnson with iFIBER 1, a division of iFIBER Communications here in Ephrata, home of the fastest internet in the state of Washington. We're broadcasting from the Ephrata High School football field today. Not because we have a football game and there is no track meet going on right now. Still, it's a highly anticipated event for a special group of students and I'm sure their parents. It's the 98th annual commencement ceremony for the graduating class of 2012. And we've got our seniors filtering down. Quick word of thanks to our camera crew. We've got Tristan Farley up high, and we got Sean McClanahan down low on the field. And of course, we've got our technical producer, Kelly Ryan, back at our studio, who pulls it all together for us. The executive board for the commencement ceremony today: Corey Botno, Matt Helsley, Madison Lotz, Patrick Skellick, Carly Stargel, Zach Whetstone. The co-advisors are Shelly Yenny and Rhonda Hagee. Of course, their class colors, orange and black. And their class flower is an orange rose. I should probably take just a moment and tell you what the class motto is this year. The world is not ending. We are just taking over. Could be a scary thought. Although we do have a sharp-looking group of young men and ladies out here today. And of course, should mention I've got my adopted nephew walking today, Tyler Giannis. I want to thank those of you who are joining us on our TV service on Channel 1. You're an iFIBER TV subscriber. And those of you who are watching from our website, iFIBER1.com. As soon as we're done here, we're going to turn around and rebroadcast the commencement ceremony at 9 o'clock. And we've also got this scheduled to rebroadcast on Sunday, I believe at 7. You can check our front page of our website. That's where we do have our schedule posted a week at a time. Now, as soon as we get done with our processional here, we're going to have our national anthem performed by the senior choir students. I have a sneaking suspicion that word did get out that iFIBER 1 is broadcasting this live to the entire world. Just a guess here. Now, once we get through our national anthem, we're going to have a welcome by Madison Lotz, Patrick Skellick, and Matt Helsley. Our student speakers this evening is Fidel Bizan and Kelsey Yenny. The chamber choir will be performing about halfway through our ceremony here. The faculty farewell will be done by Mrs. Michelle Ramirez. And of course, the principal, Mr. Dan Martell, will present the class of 2012. We're going to see how much time we've got at the end of our ceremony. We might have some time to squeeze in a few interviews. I think that pretty much confirms it, that the high school class knows that they are being broadcast live. And coming up, my adopted nephew, Tyler Giannis. Boy, they grow them big here in Ephrata. Now, don't forget, folks, as soon as we're wrapped up here, we're going to rebroadcast at 9 o'clock this evening. And if you don't have a chance to catch it later tonight, tune in to Channel 1 at 7 p.m. on Sunday or on the internet at iFIBER1.com. Got a busy couple weeks coming up, including some live broadcasting for the Sage and Sun Festival right here in Ephrata. We'll be broadcasting the Ephrata Rotary Youth Parade Thursday, the 7th of June at 7 p.m. And Saturday, June 9th, the Grand Parade will start at 10 a.m. And iFIBER Communications was able to pull together some participants for the parade itself this year. You got that to look forward to. It's top secret. As I was saying, we got top secret entry for the parade, the grand parade for the Sage and Sun Festival. Trying to keep it very hush-hush. So whatever you do, don't call our office or send us any email, because we will not, under any circumstances, tell you about the miniature horses we've got or the former parade and rodeo queens we've got participating. And there we go. It's not graduation without the horn. Got our last few students filtering in. Okay, I believe we're ready for our national anthem. And this is going to be performed by the senior choir students. Someone hid the microphone from them, and sometimes that'll happen.
As the senior choir gathers to sing our national anthem, please stand and face the flag at the south end of the field.
Bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome to Ephrata High School's 98th graduation ceremonies.
Welcome to everyone that is here to join us in celebrating our final step in high school, our actual graduation ceremony. This evening's events are important to all of us. Please be respectful to us and to those around you by turning off your cell phones, quickly taking photographs, and containing your small children.
Parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends, and siblings, welcome. I want to start off by saying, success is simple. Do the right thing, the right way, at the right time.
Let's remember why we are here tonight. Not only are we graduating, but we're starting our own lives, following our own paths on our own roads to our own success. We are making our way to the lives that we have all dreamed about for so many years.
With hard work and the help of the Ephrata High School staff and those in our individual lives, we have finally made it to where we are today. Everyone here has been a part of our lives and helped shape us into who we are today. And we are grateful to be sharing this time of our lives with all of you. At the conclusion of this ceremony, you are welcome to join us on the field, using the exits marked by balloons at each end of the bleachers.
Enjoy our 2012 graduation ceremony.
I would like to introduce our student speakers, Fidel Bazan and Kelsey Yenny. Here is our ASB president, Fidel Bazan.
Here we are. This is the day we've been looking forward to for so long. None of us would have ever known that time would fly by as fast as it did. It seems like it wasn't too long ago when we were starting school for the first time, when we first experienced the joy of having more than one class in a day, or even when we were tiny freshmen in this unknown environment. During all those years, we didn't take the time to appreciate what we had and what we were seeing. As I was sitting at this desk with my fingers running across this laptop's keyboard, I'm trying to think of what I can say that would relate to everyone in this class. I'm trying to think of what everyone dislikes, likes, and has in common. It's really hard because there's about 170 classmates sitting right behind me. I mean, I didn't follow every one of them around to see what he or she likes. That'd be a little weird. I just thought about the basic things every single one of us went through as a group over the years. We just went with the flow and sailed from grade to grade. Sure, kindergarten was easy, elementary was fun, parkway was chillin', middle school was a little pain, and then came high school. As a freshman, most of us were a little scared at the time. We didn't know what to expect. Time went on and we soon figured things out. Most of us couldn't win a test or project. We had to plan and execute. We've been through the HISPE, junior paper, senior project, SAT, senior paper, the exit presentation, countless numbers of tests and finals, and now we still need one more item to finish. Graduation. For every person in this class, there was a time that we all especially loved while growing up and going to school. Whether it was participating in field day, running beside a friend during junior joggers, going through all those awesome stations in PE as a little kid, sitting with your friends at lunch, or simply seeing them every day. Those were the golden days. I know for a fact that most of us would go back to some point in the past and relive one moment that meant a lot to each individual. But that's the past. This is the present, and we are now preparing to move on to the future. There will be tough obstacles in our way, but I believe that every single one of my classmates behind me can make their way through those hardships and keep moving forward. We are ready to be part of the society and move on with our lives. Most of us have gone to school here in Ephrata for 12 years, some for 8, 2, or even 3 years. But no matter the amount, we've experienced things together that no one else can say they've been part of. About half of us are part of the Grant Elementary plan, and the other half attended Columbia Ridge Elementary. We grew up thinking our own school was better than the other, but that doesn't matter anymore. We all are part of Ephrata High School graduating class of 2012. We are family and will always be one. Every one of us has a chance to do something great. Don't wait for a chance, you gotta take a chance. By the well-known words of my teacher, coach, and best friend, Dan Martin, we are living the dream. At this time, I would like to introduce my fellow classmate, Kelsey.
As I pondered what I would say to you tonight, I sat on my couch, turned the TV off, and turned on Pandora. Picking which station I was going to listen to was just the start of my difficulties. I had to force myself to sit down and write a commencement speech. One time, one speech. That's all I get. I had chicken scratch notes, stories to tell, theme ideas, but I couldn't settle with just one. Trying to describe the Ephrata High School class of 2012 can only be classified as one thing: impossible. Look behind me and you'll see one of the most heterogeneous mixtures, yes, Mr. Wolf, I learned something, you'll ever witness. We have Morgan Balthazar, who can draw like Picasso himself, Keller Allen, who can sing the highest note on the piano, Micah Ohl, who will likely be seen on TV competing in the Olympics, Grant Munson, who will probably end up being the next Einstein, and even Tanner Williams, who probably won't walk out of this ceremony on his own 2 feet because he'll end up getting hurt between the time I'm done speaking. As I wanted to define our class, as you can see, there really is no way. But there are some things I can't pass up speaking about. First, the class of 2012. We do what we want. We say what we want and we act how we want, which probably won't be accepted in society, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And let me give you some examples. When you walk through the Commons on any given day, you'll see a plethora of outfits that you would think an incompetent 5-year-old put together. It isn't a shock to see Brendan Johnson wearing an orange shirt with a huge face of a cat on, sporting a hot pink trucker hat. Or kids wearing Jacob Crowder's coined term, shants. Yeah! For those of you who are confused right now, these are handcrafted by Jacob Crowder himself, a pair of jeans cut just below the knee. Or even our foreign exchange student Zuzka from the Czech Republic, proudly displaying a shirt that reads, "Proud to be an American, given to her by Heidi Bucher." Because watching and partaking in sports is definitely my cup of tea, I can't surpass the opportunity to give some shout-outs to my fellow athletes. Even through the losing records and sometimes lack of school support or spirit, we are one of the most athletic classes the school has seen. And I digress. We have over 10 kids going to participate in college athletics. We have 6 boys who have broken school track and field records. We have over 20 kids who have been all CWAC League selections. We have a Division I athlete. Our girls basketball team went to state back-to-back years for the first time in 7 years. And the volleyball team went to state for the first time in 10. The dance team went to state and made a name for themselves. And just last weekend, our boys track and field team brought home the 2A state title. Not to mention the 4x1 and 4x4 relays also bring home the titles. And the 4x4 relay broke the state meet record. We know how to get work done, and our work ethic will be something to be missed. When we entered the high school, and we've been told this several times, the teachers, administrators, upperclassmen were all warned about us. We have even been called immature by kids younger than us. People would say, "Oh, good luck with that class of 2012. They really are something else." And as I look back on that statement, you know what? We are something else. We're unique, we have personality, and personally, I think we're stinking cool. We've had our ups and downs, we've had confrontation with authority, we've had other things that I was told I couldn't mention. But when I look at our class as a whole, we really are something else. I can't say our class has always gotten along the best or been the best of friends, but I can say this. We are a tight-knit group of people who have bonded together pretty strongly the past couple months. Last weekend before leaving the state track meet, it really hit me hard. These kids are my brothers, my sisters, like family to me. Without them by my side growing up, I wouldn't be the same Kelsey I am today. And I am so proud of each and every one of my classmates because we really have left legacies at the school. As many times as we said we hate each other, we hate where we grow up, all of that, I can honestly say I wouldn't have wanted to grow up in any different town or with any different people. And I am thankful for each and every one of them. Some of us are leaving behind our best friends for our worst enemies. Some of us are leaving behind stories that we'll tell our kids, and other of us are leaving behind stories that everyone else will tell their kids. And because of people like Haley Boyd, Colton Bennett, and Carly Stargell, we are all guaranteed to have stories to tell our kids. No matter what we leave behind, we will all take with us the same thing, the memory and friendships of each other. Now for some words to my classmates in specific. First of all, I want to say thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak on your behalf. But more importantly, thank you for growing up with me and shaping me into who I am today. You guys have made high school one heck of a ride. I'm going to miss all of your little quirks and outrageous remarks. As John O'Callahan of the Maine says, we have all been degraded, but we will all be the greatest. So class of 2012, no matter who has told you that you can't, you won't, you don't fit in, that shirt doesn't look good, or, oh my goodness, you hung out with him last night? Each and every one of you will prove those statements wrong. I challenge you to go out and make something of yourself. Make a difference in the world. Never forget to tell the people that have made it possible for you to be sitting right there that you love them. Always stay true to yourself and become the person you've always dreamed of becoming. Life is yours now. But if you could do me all a couple favors, I'd really appreciate it. Never forget these kids that you've grown up with, and when we come back for our 10-year reunion, please don't say that you have a baseball team worth of kids, and heaven forbid, try not to be that guy. I love you guys. The Chamber Choir will be performing a piece titled Omnia Soul. Omnia Soul explains the constant shaping of one's life and the fact that one is changed by everyone around them. Although we may be departing, we will have assurance in knowing that we're never alone because these people are stayed in our hearts forever.
students that have me know that I'm never short for words. I always have something to say to them. But maybe tonight I might be a little short. Welcome everyone to the 2012 Ephrata High School graduation. It is my honor to be standing in front of you speaking to this, the 98th graduating class of EHS. All of these young people behind me have accomplished a milestone in their lives, but so have all of you. Parents, siblings, grandparents, friends. Every one of you has helped these graduates to reach this goal. For some of you, it started right around 18 years ago. The first time you held these babies in your arms, you started preparing for this day. You may not have consciously known it, but you were preparing all the same. You celebrated when they learned to walk. You encouraged them when they started to read. You bandaged them when they got cuts and bruises. So congratulations to all of you for being there through this entire growing up process with them. You have been their cheerleaders, teachers, friends. You have provided soft shoulders to cry on and strong arms to support them. Soon they will go out into the world and learn that you really were right most of the time. Now, I must turn around and address the graduates. Experience has taught me, never turn your back on them. You just can't be sure what they will actually be doing back there. Serenity now. Now, where do we begin? Congratulations to all of you. Thank you very much for honoring me by choosing me to speak at your graduation. It may not be the dream of every teacher, but the knowledge that I have become close enough to you all that you would choose me to share in this important day warms my heart just a little. And I can check it off my bucket list. So, thank you. You just finished a chapter that you will look back on fondly for the rest of your life. Believe it or not, you will forget the bad memories and only think of the good ones. You will, from this day forward, always be an Ephrata Tiger. For some of you, it has not been an easy journey. I know, because I taught many of you through part of that journey. But easy or difficult, you all ended up together here on this day. We have shared some amazing times. 3 years ago, I walked into EHS and I found myself facing my 4th period geometry class, wondering, what did I do to deserve this? I still brag about my students who would sell out O-Star, so I knew which assignments to collect and which not to collect. That class took me under their wing and taught me Modern Warfare 2. Bo showed me how to kill myself with a ricochet. Brendan shared his very distinct, clear voice with us all. Michael amazed me with his ability to always smile about everything, and how he was flexible enough to, with a little assistance, fall face first over the side of his chair and kiss the floor. But that was only one class of many that you all shared with me throughout the 3 years. Many of our adventures continued the next year in 5th period Algebra 2. This class found me tripping and almost doing a full body slam into Tanner's lap. Now, most people would have worried about hurting themselves. Not me. My brain flashed forward to the horrific image of all of you peacefully reaching for your phones as I slammed full force into Tanner sitting peacefully in my chair and upending it and us with it. We would become a hysterical pile of arms and legs on the floor behind my desk. And I envisioned all of your beaming little smiles as you finish recording the whole humiliating episode with your video phones and efficiently posting on Facebook and YouTube. I imagined with great clarity the unwanted attention of my viral fame. I knew I had to stop this apocalyptic vision of my future from becoming reality, so I brought myself to a sudden and complete stop. After our Algebra 2 experience, I thought, now they will move on to another lucky teacher. Nope. I met many of your lovely beaming faces as I walked into my MPD class, where you all taught me the true meaning of herding cats. Outside of the classroom, Sean and Andrew introduced me to combine demolition derby and truck racing. Haley taught me that no matter what life throws at you, a smile and a chat with a friend can help you through it. All of your generosity for my son while he was in Afghanistan showed me that your generation is not as selfish as we like to say you are. I thank you for sharing these moments and many more with me. Yes, there were times I wanted to smash your little foreheads off the top of your desks to make you quit talking. But these will forever be our moments. This part of your journey is coming to a close, while the next sits just around the corner waiting for you to embrace it. Being a math teacher, I had to run a few numbers for you. If you're heading to college, you have 1,460 days to be a college student. That is a lot of days for doing homework, sitting in class, trying to not get caught texting, hanging with friends, and discovering who you really are. Those of you going to the military have 90 days of boot camp, then another 1,370 days left of filling your time turning over rocks and such. Others of you heading to the workforce have 54 years to work. That is 19,710 more days. Ouch. And I gave you a few days off for after the Super Bowl. You know, big video game launches and stuff like that. But those are just numbers. You, each and every one of you, gets to choose how you fill those days. As someone who has filled her share of those 19,710 days since I graduated, let me share with you my hopes for your future. First, find a job you love. Do not choose one because it seems easy or because it will make you the most money. If you love what you do, getting up in the morning to go to work is so much easier. I love my job, and I wish this gift upon you all as well. Secondly, forgive. We all make mistakes. It's just how human beings are built. Forgive people their mistakes. You do not have to forget, but forgiving frees you to be happy. And isn't that what we all strive for? At least that's what you all talked about incessantly in classes. How happy you were when you were at the game the weekend before. How happy you would be when the class got over. Or when prom came. Forgiving others will give you happiness, but first and foremost, you must learn to forgive yourself. You will make mistakes. This will come as a shock to many of you, but yeah, you actually do and will make mistakes. Forgive yourself when you do. Learn from them and move on. Life is too short not to do this. And finally, embrace life. Do not be a passive bystander. Make the time you have on this earth count. I don't mean that you need to take crazy risks like throwing yourself off of cliffs into water or jumping out of airplanes. I mean, enjoy where you are. Set goals and work hard to achieve those goals. Do not settle for anything. If you decide you want to travel around Europe for a year, do it. If you want to learn to knit, play the guitar, scuba dive, ballroom dance, drive a scooter, all the really cool people do anyway. Anything you truly desire to do, you need to do it. Don't ever stand in your own way. The cliche, you are only as old as you feel, is very true. Don't hesitate and miss your life. Someday, you will be old, like me. You might even be watching your grandkids graduate from EHS. And when you are, have stories to tell. Prove that 70 can be the new 18 by never being defined by what people say you can't do. Be defined by what you know you can do. Thank you.
And next up, we've got Principal Dan Martell, who will do the presentation of the class of 2012.
Diplomas. Students with red activity cords represent their continued involvement in one of the activities listed in your bulletin over a 3-year period. Those students with the gold honor cord represent an accumulated grade point average of 3.6 or above during their 4 years at Ephrata High School. Dr. Simon, Superintendent of Ephrata School District, and Alan Key, School Board President, will recognize our students and present the diplomas. Mitchell John Brown, Red Activity Corps. Fidel Bazan, Red Activity Corps, Gold Honor Corps. Marshall Earl Arthur McCard. Morgan Ashley Sisson, Associate of Arts degree, Big Bend Community College, Red Activity Corps, Gold Honor Corps, National Honor Society. Gabriel Katharina Schmidt, Red Activity Corps, Gold Honor Corps, National Honor Society. Alma Viane Farias, Red Activity Corps, Gold Honor Corps, National Honor Society. Jane Elizabeth Meisner, Associate of Arts degree, Big Bend Community College, Red Activity Corps, Gold Honor Corps, National Honor Society. Christopher Patrick Noga. Emily Ann Sween, Red Activity Corps. Bo James Hinkle. Tiana Chantel Schmitz, Gold Honor Corps, National Honor Society. Zachary Todd Whetstone, Red Activity Corps. Madison Shane Lotz, Red Activity Corps, National Honor Society. Kelsey Marie Yenny, Red Activity Corps, Gold Honor Corps, National Honor Society. Micah Kahn Old, Red Activity Corps. Keller Marie Allen. Matthew Brian Helsley, Red Activity Corps, Gold Honor Corps, National Honor Society. Talon J. Woods, Red Activity Corps, Gold Honor Corps. Tyler Stephen Purcell, Red Activity Corps. Devin Kane McCall, Red Activity Corps. Jaron Kasha Dirtka Smock, Red Activity Corps. Megan Marie Gear, Red Activity Corps, Gold Honor Corps, National Honor Society. Carly Ann Stargell, Red Activity Corps. Tyler Jack Hensley, Associate of Arts degree, Big Bend Community College, Red Activity Corps. Jamie Devontae Myers. Jared Joe Rang. Crystal Jasmine Castro. Patrick Michael Selleck. Derek Robert Burke. Julia Michael Weaver. Red Activity Corps. Gold Honor Corps. National Honor Society. Yelena Esther S. Novik. Associate Arts degree, Big Bend Community College, Gold Honor Corps, National Honor Society. Erica Dawn Benson, Associate Arts degree, Big Bend Community College, Gold Honor Corps, National Honor Society. Tana Rose Cummings. Sadie Autumn Bedford. Red Activity Corps. Gold Honor Corps. National Honor Society. Good job, Senate! Morgan James Balthazar. Red Activity Corps. Gold Honor Corps. National Honor Society. Stephanie Ann Collier. Red Activity Corps. Gold Honor Corps. Dalton Michael Hatt. Amanda Marie Main. Tyler Allen Yanes. Red Activity Corps. Kyle Christian Bergman Foley. Red Activity Corps. Lydia Marie Myers. Red Activity Corps. Rachel Aaron Autry. Red Activity Corps. Leah Renee De Leon. Andrew Joseph Whalen. Red Activity Corps. Gold Honor Corps. National Honor Society. Emma Diane Radigan. Cheyenne Sky Howell. Red Activity Corps. Richard McCoy Phillips. Red Activity Corps. Dominique Michael Masari. Michaela Ann Gray, Associate of Arts degree, Big Bend Community College, Red Activity Corps, National Honor Society. Kendra Nicole DeHoe, Red Activity Corps, Gold Honor Corps, National Honor Society. Kaylee Sue Pinozo. Chantel Ellen Fireman, Red Activity Board. Lisa Renee Argo, Red Activity Board, National Honor Society. Ezekiel Godoy, Red Activity Board. Camden James Johnson, Red Activity Board. Natalie Torres, Red Activity Board. Karina Castro. Philip Alexander Fry. Mohamed Celia Adame, Associate Arts Degree, Big Bend Community College. Adam Conrad O'Neill. Magdalena Yvonne Hernandez Hernandez, Red Activity Board. Ivan Garcia, Red Activity Board. Caitlin McKella Allen, Red Activity Board. Claudio Bastida. Cody Allen Lang. Victor Manuel Villalobos, Red Activity Board. Andrew Edward Derek Muleman, Red Activity Board. Sean Carver Whitty, Red Activity Board. Allison Nicole Pheasant, Red Activity Board, Gold Honor Board, National Honor Society. Caitlin Rose Knitter, Red Activity Board. Jamie Maria Nicole Bud, Red Activity Board, Gold Honor Board, National Honor Society. Paige Nicole McQueen, Red Activity Board, Gold Honor Board, National Honor Society. Kayla Brianne Blaylock, Red Activity Board, Gold Honor Board, National Honor Society. Oscar Eduardo Montano. Eric Guzman, Red Activity Board. Chris John Duncan Brown, red activity cord. Amelia Mariah Ann Flores. Natasha Louise McBride. Melissa K. Hine, red activity cord. Jared Nicole Marino. Jordan Christina Larkin, red activity cord. Jacob Christopher Green, red activity cord. Irina Lilia Pashkovsky, Associate of Arts degree, Big Bend Community College, Gold Honor Cord. Alina N. Pashkovsky. Courtney Danae Sween. Rocky Mitchell Cobb, red activity cord. Christina Natasha Rochelle Jacks. Travis Rex Anderson. Morgan Mary Voltier. Mackenzie Nicole Yoder. Caitlin May Smith. Mallory Patricia Kathleen Brooks, red activity cord. Karina Estella Angel Cook. Ashley Marie Parker. Shannon Anita Flynn, red activity cord, gold honor cord, National Honor Society. Kyle Matthew Charles, red activity cord. Christian Michael Knuckles, red activity cord. Drew Allen Butler. Andres Arias. Joni Nicole Berg, red activity cord. Christian Ravani Aguilar Liberos, red activity cord. James Timothy Riley Wyman. Cameron August Quist, Red Activity Board. Stephanie Garcia Tovar, Red Activity Board. Yesenia Rodriguez Montes, Red Activity Board. Alma Delia Legrete, Red Activity Board. Tori Rose Stevens, Gold Honor Corps, National Honor Society. Ashton Cecilia Stevens, Gold Honor Corps, National Honor Society. Alexander Brendan Holmes. Skylar Max Mann, Red Activity Board. Mikkel Ray Isle. Craig David Steffen. Aaron James Young. Brant Samuel Monson, Associate of Science degree, Big Bend Community College, Red Activity Board, Gold Honor Corps, National Honor Society. Katie Lee Wild, Associate of Arts degree, Big Bend Community College, Red Activity Board. Carl Allen Strickler, Red Activity Board. Jordan Charisse Kleiner. Renee Kathleen Ellis, Red Activity Board. Delia Segovia Membrano, Red Activity Board. Kimberly Marisol Martinez. Amy Lynn Olsek, Red Activity Board. Shane Ryan Rechtenwald. Josephine Ellen Horn, Red Activity Board, Gold Honor Corps, National Honor Society. Colton James Bennett. Joshua James Hill, Red Activity Board. Sarah Marie Hunter, Red Activity Board. Erin Marie Monda, Red John Taylor Wallace, Red Activity Guard. Christian David Dakota Tyler Blair, Red Activity Guard. Cameron Jesse Nicholson.
Graduation is like any other coming up day. It all has family goodbye, but this is not the final goodbye. Most of us were born and raised here, and will be back to visit our loved ones.
We have a reputation of not being the smartest or the most well-behaved. Nor are we the dumbest or the worst people. We are just the only thing we can be, which is ourselves, which is good enough for us.
And so, in closing, we would like to thank all of you who helped us through this journey and this chapter in our life. Whether big or small, still helped us build who we are today. So, thank you all. Farewell, friends. And now, Mr. President.
Seniors, please stand. I am proud to announce that these students have met the requirements of the Ephrata School District and the state of Washington to complete their high school educations. You may now change your tassels. Congratulations to the class of 2012.
And there you have it. We just wrapped up with the commencement ceremony here at Ephrata High School, and it's like I said earlier on, a long time waiting, and you could kind of tell when the students came walking in how excited they are. I want to point out that and you might have heard this when they were handing out diplomas, there were 9 students who earned associate's degrees through Big Bend Community College, the Head Start program that they've got down there. Now, every year they have, according to Mr. Martell, a couple students who are able to achieve that. This year, they had 9, and I got to tell you, that's some pretty incredible numbers. Obviously, a very talented class in the classroom, outside the classroom, and we've got a lot of good things to look forward to. I think we've got time. We're going to take a quick commercial break here, and we'll see if we can get a quick interview lined up.
You believe this guy?
Are you trying to start a wildfire?
Sorry. Pass the honey?
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires. Bring out the action hero in you. Fuel up right and get energized. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. The first movie that puts you in the action. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
We are different. Society should aspire to be more like us.
Be part of the first class. Get energized. Get outside.
Hold on, guys. It's gonna get bumpy.
And get moving. Experience the power of physical activity. Join the movement at actionheroalliance.com.
7,000 high school students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks more than 4 miles long. We can keep Seattle students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step.
It's always wildfire season somewhere in America. Nearly 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by the carelessness of humans and could be prevented. But together, we can make a difference.
Watch what I can do!
Help protect the home of our forest friends.
Come on! You can do it!
Only you can prevent wildfires.
To find out more, log on to SmokeyBear.com.
Hi, my name's CJ. A few years ago, my father became seriously ill. I did what I could do before he passed, but it took its toll. I lost my job, my house. I'm getting back on my feet, but I don't know when there'll be food on the table. How'd I do, CJ?
We could be twins.
Well, cousins, maybe.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
All right, we got time for a quick interview. I'm here with Kelsey Yenny. Now, normally I've been covering her when she plays basketball. She did a terrific job speaking. How long did it take you to put that speech together? Had a lot of people laughing out in the audience. You did a terrific job.
I started probably like 3 weeks ago or so, and then I just kept tweaking it until I was done, and I didn't print it off until today at about 3 o'clock.
So, what are your plans after high school here?
I'm going to Columbia Basin College to play basketball, go Hawks, and I'll be there for 2 years, hopefully to get an AA in science, and then I want to transfer to the University of Washington.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say Big Ben so I could continue to broadcast you. But we might catch you when you guys come up.
Definitely, you should. Yes, you should.
So what are you doing later tonight? Are you guys getting together? Going out for pizza or something?
I'm going to hang out with my family for a little bit, and then the senior class party starts at 10, so then I'll go do that. Pull an all-nighter, get crazy, you know, be a teenager.
There you go. Congratulations one more time. Terrific job on your speech. Kelsey Yanni with us. And I think we're just about out of time. But I'm Cody Johnson with iFIBER 1, and we want to thank you for watching here tonight live from Ephrata High School. The commencement ceremony for the graduating class of 2012.
Thank you.
It's okay.
you trying to start a wildfire?
Sorry. Pass the honey?
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Bring out the action hero in you. Fuel up right and get energized. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. The first movie that puts you in the action. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
We are different. Society should aspire to be more like us.
Be part of the first class. Get energized. Get outside.
Hold on, guys. It's gonna get bumpy.
And get moving. Experience the power of physical activity. Join the movement at actionheroalliance.com.
$7,000 high school students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks more than 4 miles long. We can keep Seattle students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step.
It's always wildfire season somewhere in America. Nearly 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by the carelessness of humans and could be prevented. But together, we can make a difference.
Watch what I can do!
Help protect the home of our forest friends.
Come on! You can do it!
Only you can prevent wildfires.
To find out more, log on to SmokeyBear.com.
Hi, my name's CJ. A few years ago, my father became seriously ill. I did what I could do before he passed, but it took its toll. I lost my job, my house. I'm getting back on my feet, but I don't know when there'll be food on the table. How'd I do, CJ?
We could be twins.
Well, cousins, maybe.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching iFIBER's Channel 1. We just broadcast, of course, the Ephrata High School Commencement, 98th Commencement, the class of 2012. We are coming to the end. We are going to replay for the next 2 hours this graduation. So if you are now hearing this and you know you have classmates out there who would like to, or classmates or students or relatives or nieces, nephews, sons, and daughters, give them a call and let them know to get somewhere that's got iFIBER 1 that can watch it. And if you don't have iFIBER TV service, of course, you can watch it on iFIBER1.com. That's iFIBER1.com. You see a big square there, hit that triangle. You can be on any smart device, iPhone, iPad, laptop, well, just about anything. And you can watch it from anywhere as long as you got broadband. And of course, we hope that you've enjoyed tonight's broadcast. And we do appreciate you joining us. So thank you for joining us here at iFIBER 1.